Welcome back everybody to Rasputin Gaming Presents. This is our continuing Platinum Trophy playthrough for Elden Ring. At this point, with our Eldritch Ninja, we are off to the Weeping Peninsula. Let me zoom out. So we need to go down here. We have an optional boss that has one of the legendary armaments we need to pick up, so we have to smack him down. He's also a trophy boss. I've killed him on a previous character, so the trophy won't pop for me. But I will put it up when it happens. Also, there's a golden tier, golden seed and a sacred tier we can pick up from over here. That will help us out as well. So let's start off by heading to Aguil Lake South. All right, let's mount up. And head off around the corner here. Up there is where we fought the boss with Blade, if you remember. So over here there's a big ballista in the background that can jack your day up if you give it a chance to. So you kind of want to make sure you're moving fairly much. You need to get him to fire. There he goes. Before you jump in close, and then just ride your behind off. Oh, he hit us anyways, bastard. How the hell did he hit us at that range? And now we're behind him. The guys will be coming, but once you get behind them, then we're good. There's the site of grace. Let's hit it. You can see there they are still. The bastards. Let's get back to Pebble, not Slicer. We're not going to melee these guys. This is cheap farming right here. Boom. But the stone sword key, I missed it when I went through the first time. There, I thought I had grabbed it, but it didn't register for me. All right, let's grab these butterflies. And talk to this little lady right here. Start her quest.
Hello, might I bend your ear? My name is the servants there.
Irina.
My good father decided himself.
Her father is at the castle at the end.
The servants are they've since come for every.
She's going to give us a letter to deliver to him.
Please. Thank you. Then please deliver it. Please, you can be stubborn.
Alright. All good with that. Let's mount up. And over here we're just going to ride through all these mobs down here and pick up their smithing stones and all kinds of stuff right here that we can pick up. Smithing stones, as I mentioned. What happened? Switched off my moon veil. Pushed the wrong button, got the moon veil turned off. Not what you want to do, but not that you use those Ashes of War, but the guy's right there, so the scarab, no reason not to take care of business. Touch the grace, there's a merchant over here we can talk to.
setting.
You can take a look at what he has to purchase. Smithing stone. I think we needed one more to upgrade. Our Uchi katana. One more level. Can't remember. And smithing stone 2s. I don't remember either. And a stone sword key for 2,000. We should find all the ones we need, though. But here's a medallion, 1500. It raises your max HP. This is a reasonable Crimson Amber medallion. It's a reasonable talisman. It's one of the items you could have picked up in the beginning as your legacy item, your heritage item. I forget what they call it, something like that. We're not going to use it over the source seal. We only have one spot available. Later on, we'll get a second spot when we kill Margit. You're going to get up to 4 slots, by the way, in this game. So for us, I'm just going to go ahead and grab this thing for future use. And not worry about the smithing stones. So now we're going to go grab the golden seed. Go through this door. And you got to be careful. There's a dude that's going to shoot big ass arrows at you. Kind of need to, like the ballista, you need to kind of work in a zigzaggy fashion. So you just heard it. Rocket. Grab the map fragment. And then get some speed on. Oh, he got close to us. And there's the golden seed. Oh my goodness. Grab it. Just gonna jack my day up. Had to get out of the way there. That was some bad picking up. There we go. Now get on our fast horse. Kind of zigzag again. There could be ruin fragments. So he can't really get a hold of you with his shots. And if you're not careful, he will pick you off. And he has a line of sight all the way to here. And we're good. We got the golden seed. I think that's just one for us, and we need multiples now to boost levels. There's some things we can do over here now. So let's ride the air elevator. Because we want to go in this tower and grab another memory stone. And you want to read this right here. Seek 3 wise beasts. It's actually 3 slow beasts. This turtle right here. Why I'm shooting to the side of him, I don't know. There he goes, that's 1. Here's the second one. Wow, the targeting, I guess, is slightly left of center here. Anyways, the third one's in this pool of water over here. There'll be a splash. You can tell where he is, but he's generally right there in the middle. The seal on the door is open. Make sure you hit triangle to get those little statements off your screen, or you will be stuck not being able to do anything. There's some spots, I found some spots later in the game where you're like opening a door, it tells you the door opened, and then you can't, you're trying to attack and you can't because you haven't pushed triangle to get rid of the stupid notification. Bad game design if you ask me. Those things should just fade away on their own. They shouldn't completely cripple you from taking actions. Open the chest. Memory stone. Just like I say, in business. Alright, back down we go. And generally that's what you'll find in some of these towers. These unoccupied single structure towers. his memory stones. Alright, mount up. We're going to head to the next site of grace. Past these wolves. Whoa. There you go, that golden rune. What the hell? This would be rune fragments if I'm not mistaken. Right over here is the site of grace. Light it up. Mount back up. And we're going to go get a sword. Stone sword key. My bad, not a sword. What the hell? Come on, Raz. Remember what you're talking about here. What the plan is. So far ahead of myself already. That's the problem sometimes. This dude in the chair right here has one of those stone sword keys. That's why you don't need to buy them. They're laying around. Killing those birds will yield you feathers and stuff for your arrows. If you're into making arrows, if you're going like true samurai build with katana and longbow, those guys are worth killing. All right, now we're gonna head down here to some catacombs. And grab some of those glaive warts that we need. Glaive warts. Door, hit the side of grace, Impaler's Catacombs. We're just going to be doing a lot of running around in here, by the way. So the first mob's going to come up here on this left side, so be ready for him. Just be here waiting. When he gets close to the top, hack him with your moon veil. It's enough to kill him. If not, he will fall down. And then pebble this guy, will knock him down, and if it doesn't kill him, he'll fall all the way to the bottom and be dead. Grave violets. That's the boss's door, you can't go through it, so don't... Let me show you something what I'm talking about with those messages. Try the door. See how it says locked by some contraption? So right now we can't do anything. I can't attack at all. I can't cast spells because that little commentary is sitting up there. So until you make it go away by pushing triangle, and you saw how my little HUD lit up, you are screwed. So you got to make sure you get that stuff off right away. And mostly what we're going to do is glintstone pebble these guys. You see one way back there. He's going to charge up. If we shoot at him and back up, he'll run into it. Because the thing you want... Oh, there's one on the wall. Remember, what we're trying to be here is mostly a mage, mostly the emphasis on Eldritch instead of Ninja. But you take all them down. Grave Glovewort number 1. So we can raise Spirit Axes. Eventually this is the way we want to go, but I'm going to go around this way. Grab some more stuff assists. Forget where the dude is at. Oh, there he is. Grave Glovewort 2, so now we can upgrade ashes to level 2. And we actually want to upgrade a couple of these ashes for different circumstances here in the early game to better help you out. Now this floor is kind of tricky. It'll go up and down. We don't go down to it yet. When it starts to rise, you want to run over to the left and grab the stuff up there and then get back on it while it's going down so you can get back to this spot right here. Then when it goes up again, you want to go underneath it. There is no getting out otherwise. Grab this stuff, get back on it, and before it go back up, get off of it, and then drop down. And then you're safe, it won't crush you, it stops before it gets to the bottom. Ghost Gloveworts, and then there's all these regenerating ghouls and stuff, things in this area. If you spend your time sprinting, they can't really catch you. And you can loot all the stuff in here. Like we just did. We got one more to go right here. Then hit the ladder going up. Climb, climb, climb. Ooh, aim was bad. Luckily, this wasn't a difficult fight. And if you pop this lever, it opens the door that we were at before. Door to the boss. See, and there's one of those little sayings again. Now, usually what happens is you don't think about it and you head down the hallway in front of you and you get ambushed and you can't fight. So you got to be ready for it. Get this off. There's going to be an ambush coming. You want to be ready with the katana. I'm holding L2. Here he comes. He got me anyways. I was too slow. Grave Glovewort 2. And jump through the window. And there's the door to the boss's area right there. So we're going to head back up. Well, Weeping Peninsula, we can't fast travel till we get outside, and I want to go see Roderica about upgrading our spirit ashes or summoning ashes. Now that we have some Gloveworts to do that with. All right, back to the round table hold. Oops, I always step in the wrong one first. It's the one closest to the fireplace. And there she is. So you can talk to her.
Are you here for spirit?
Spirit tuning. So these are the ones, these guys, by the way, are equipped. That's why you're only seeing one. So it costs us 861 to bump them up. We don't have any Graveworts 3, so who else do we want to? So the marionettes are expensive, cost you 1,000 runes to bump them up one. But we'll do that, and we'll get the skeletal militiaman up by one. And these guys need a Grave Glovewort 3 to go up to the next level. With the skeletal militia, we can make them level 2 as well. Now we need 3 level 3 Graveworts.
I can hear it from the howling. You should keep your... I know you...
Okay. And if you have any blacksmith work, you can talk to this guy. So we don't have a Somber 6, we know this already. This is Uchi Katana. And this is Sword of Night and Flame. We need a Somber 1, which we don't have. We could have bought one from EG and upgraded this. But for this build, we don't need to do that. You can see it takes 6 regular smithing stones level 1 to upgrade the Uchi Katana to level 3. We'll do that. Now it takes 2 to get it of 7 floor of 5. And then we're done at level 5. But we spent the money. Just showing you what you can do with them, because at some point you're going to want to. So here you go. With the Ashes of War, you can use Ash of War to grant skills and affinities to armament at sites of grace. So the Uchigatana, you can add one of these to it. Horsfrost, or you can make it sacred. Affinity granted is cold. I don't think we really have anything to sell. Not crafting supplies, certainly not smithing stones. Because I didn't unequip them, you have to leave one. We sold 4, but we still have 1 sitting. So let's go to equipment. You can see it over here. Remove. Now you can sell that one. I'd advise doing it. Talk to this guy. We want to sell. All right, get some of our bolts and things back. Let's take a look at stats. Yeah, 38,000, so we need 31,000 runes at this point to go up another level. But it's okay. We're good where we are. And from here, let's head back to the Weeping Peninsula. Get zoom out to zoom in, right? And Castle Morne Rampart. All right, and a quick look at the map. Now that we're back here in the Weeping Peninsula, we'll zoom in a little bit. And we need to go up here for the Sacred Tier, which means we have to ride this path all the way around. Over here, across this bridge. Then there'll be, and then down there's some caverns right here that we can explore a little bit in, but if you go down here, you can catch an airlift up to this side, and then you can get up here. So let's go get us a Sacred Tier. Not a skull, or a glowing skull. I can never tell with those things. There's going to be some monsters over here on the left. You can see them there around the water. You can just avoid them. But there's a site of grace up there, so don't miss it. And trying to avoid stuff. All right, and just as well over here is another key. Tombsword key. So let's head that direction. Oh, it's too late. I saw it after we fell down. There was a one of those glowing skulls, so I'm gonna try and go around, back around and get it. Now watch it turn out to just have been a mushroom, and I misidentified it. And all these things are rune fragments. Oh, it looks like I was... maybe wrong about it. Alright, off we go. The demi-human forest ruins. You want to go all the way to the back here? On the outside of these ruins. Be some poison flowers, you see them up there. Some on our left, you want to ride right through them. And grab the Faith Knot Crystal Tier. For your faith builds. To put in your Wondrous Physic. That was a glowy skull right there. Right past these guys. Because we kind of need to go back towards the side of grace that was over here. And not down there. We stopped near these demi-humans like knucklehead that we were. And you really just want to take this upper path up here over to the bridge. There'll be a guy close to the bridge, so make sure you're at speed like we are. There he is, laying down on the bridge right in front of it. Boom, there we go, right by him. Ride like the wind. And you're gonna hang a lefty. You're gonna hang a Phil Mickelson. That was pretty funny. And then you're just gonna drop down. I can't. And then over here is the tunnels. Another glowy skull. Grab the golden rune. It's gonna kick us off anyways, but you can jump off if you want. And you want to come over here on the left. And let's go into inventory. Turn on the lantern. I thought this was, oh, maybe it's this one. Yeah, this one has smithing stones. Level 1 times 1. Then you just kind of have to keep going left. And jump to the platform. Jump to the platform. And jump down. And follow the lever so that the elevator will come down to you. Hit the side of grace. And just so you know where we are, right here, Morne Tunnels. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. Eventually, this is where we're going. But if you want to get some smithing stones, and a few runes for killing some of these guys. bunch of guys below you. You can probably pick off most of them from up here. Might be too far away. Was not. There's another guy right there. And then let's cross. I'm never sure if we can hit the guys that are right underneath us. There's one more down there. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not in a good spot to hit him. But it'll save us a little later. Jump across, take the ladder up, take the ladder up. Man, sometimes I just have the hardest time getting stuff lined up and easy to do. Katana did his ass. And back across the beam. Could have gone, well, almost fell. Could have gone the other way, I guess. Just gone down the ladder. Okay, this is not the one that has stuff above you. There we go, break those, because there's guys right. Alright. Oops. That guy's too far away, yep. Yeah, I knew there was one more. That's the guy I was trying to first target. Because he's like one of those surprise guys. You come down, you didn't see anybody. You're like, what? How did this guy jump up on me? Gold rune. But that's where your katana comes in to do the work. We'll come up this way in a minute. Right now we just want to take care of these guys below us. Some more smithing stones. Let's go up here and deal with this guy. And then there's this guy leaning on the pole. You see him right there? So let's deal with him. Then that other guy pops up, and he's toast to our pebble. Smithing stones. Go down there in a minute. Or do we need to go down there first? I can't remember. There is a guy right over here. First you got to break the debris in front of him, and then you can shoot him down. Same over here. And then there's these guys in here. More gold runes. I'm sure we have way more than enough to... We could probably level with the gold runes we have, by the way. Somber back here. This one. Somber 1. Thing with the somber stones is you only need one per each level you're going up, unlike the regular smithing stones where you saw where we needed 6 level 1s and yada yada yada, where you got to build up build up a bunch. With the sombers, it's only one at a time, and then this one's closed off. So yeah, we did the right way first. We'll go back through this other channel here underneath. It'll take us down a level to where those other guys were that we killed already. Not these guys, but the other fools we were shooting down from the beams. And you can see for the most part everybody is toast already. Power of a mage build, you can do a lot of killing at range. There's a lot of other builds you can do that with too. This guy lying on the ground. Kill him with one swipe of our Moon Veil Katana. Get his smithing stones. Did I get everything up here? There was one more tunnel. Well, that's probably the tunnel out. Oh, nope, it's just one we missed. Soft cotton. Let's head back. Soft cotton reduces the damage you take from falls that don't kill you. It doesn't do anything about changing the distance you can fall without being killed, or the ones that will kill you. But the ones that won't kill you, you'll take less damage if you were going to take damage from these guys, from these falls. Somber smithing stone. And I have to say, I just don't remember what the boss is in this tunnel. Leonine Misbegotten. That's him. Oh, rusted anchor weapon. I remember now. So anyway, so you've cleared the whole tunnel. Grab all the smithing stones we can grab. This will take you back to the beginning, which we will do so I don't have to run it. Return to the entrance. Good job, everybody. Alright, that's the elevators down already. Cross the threshold. Let's get the sacred tier. There's bat things hanging up on these places. For this one, you need to be coming at the far wall or you won't make the jump. And then usually you need to hit that second jump like that. Oh, we missed it. Shit. So that just means around we got to go again. avoid the Misbegotten right there. And our aim just wasn't quite right. You have to hit the high plateau or you can't get up there with your jump. So for us, we just have to be better with our aim. All right, this looks more like it. Ah. A little bit late on the jump. And I hit the second jump just to be sure. Now you want to take the high path up right here. And then follow this path that we were kind of zigzagging around. And then there's a church right here. There's a bunch of giant rats in here. And there's the sacred tear. And you jump out. We missed that other item. Let me come back around for a second pass. There it is. I still missed it. It came up, but I missed it. Not fast enough on the fingers, Raz. There it is. Flame of Frenzy. And then to get down, you just come over here on this side. Until you basically know you're safe, which we are by now. And then drop back down. Back at the Weeping Peninsula. I want to put a mark so that I don't forget. To take care of Patches and Yuri's invasion. It's nighttime, so you got the Night Rider dudes out here. But let's go into flasks. I don't think, let's see, it's 3 golden seed now. We don't have that many. Amount replenished. Yes. I think that's the only one we had. Yes, it was. Allocate flask charges. Still 3 and 6. It's kind of a good combination for me. You see, we've been actually resting a lot, but when we get to Stormvale Castle, I'm going to be going through a lot of mana and resting very infrequently, as I'm going to try and clear it in just from Site of Grace to Site of Grace without having to back up at all. So there we go. All that's done. Let's check in the memorized spells. We have a spot open now. And you see we have this incantation. We picked up the Flame of Frenzy. But we can put the Glintblade Phalanx in. I think I got these in the wrong order. Pebble. Arc. Yeah, let me remove that one. Remove that one. Remove that one. And then for here, we want to put Arc. Slicer. And Phalanx. So that way we can, when we go into battle, we just cast a Phalanx. We hit once, it'll take us to Pebble, and then if we need to go to Rocksling, we can go to Rocksling. Oh, I was gonna make time pass right here. No big deal. We've got most of the stuff done we want to do down here. So that dude's going to be shooting at us again. My suggestion is stick left. You can do it. You can go right as well, and up and down the cliffs. For me, this is just easier to keep running behind these barriers that are here. Got off track a little bit. So you can hear him shoot right there. And run when he makes the next shot. You want him to kind of shoot straight. And then you want to change real quick directions. He still got to us, bastard. If you're fast enough, you can get up to the castle before he punks you a second time. And touch the grace. Take the elevator. And we be in business now. Castle Morne. So usually what I try and do is take down these wolves pretty quick, because they're kind of a pain in the butt. And then there's one behind us as well. One, maybe two, I can't remember. I think there was one the first time oh my goodness, really? One the first time I came in, and then a second one later. Yeah, there he is. So we just teed him up and gave him the old katana, smithing stone level 2. Nothing else over here. If you're into getting runes, you can punk all these dudes if you want. And generally, you can do so without a whole much retribution. Oh, smoldering butterflies. And then there's this. Oh, okay. I'll take down one more guy. But there's this guy in the back. And then rock sling him. Okay, well, if he's not going to bother to move, we'll come in a little closer to him. That's the first time I've seen him not aggro. And we're just looting, because I'm a looting kind of dude. Then there's this other guy. We're going to go up the ladder. We'll go up quickly. There's a guy that's going to ambush us up here, so it's kind of good we have our phalanx out. Here he comes. Oh, and I didn't need to shoot the pebble. The phalanx took care of him before he ever got going. Let's go ahead and flask up. There's another one low on the ground. And then there's these guys higher up. They got a couple of shots in on me. See me with arrows sticking out of me. So then, whoops, nope. Once you get up here, don't go down to your right yet. That is where we're going to end up, but we're going to go over here first and deliver Irina's letter to her dad. You can drop some of these guys if you feel like it. But for the most part, they're fighting each other down here. Let me turn this off and we're just going to run through. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Because every once in a while I forget the run is a circle button and I push down L3 like it's the run button. It's right here, it's her dad. And you can give him the letter. Sacrificial twig.
I see.
Those are awesome.
Thank you. But I can't even if they can ensure that.
But they have to be equipped to do their job. So, let me flask up on the health. So let me show you real quick what those do. Those are such a good item inventory. Grace Mimic, where, oh, it's gonna be over here. Did I miss it? No, there it is. So it's over here with the talismans. You can equip it instead of equipping one of your talismans. What will happen is when you die, you lose the twig and you don't lose your runes. So this is great if you're really close to leveling up and you have a bunch of runes and you die by accident. It works that way. The other way you can do it, it's not really the way I do things, is if you die and lose your runes, then equip this as you're riding back to that spot to get your runes. So that way if you accidentally get killed on your way back to recover your runes, those runes that you lost before will still be there when you get there. I prefer to do it the other way, but that's the two strategies surrounding those items. Couple that fool. Usually you can run by these guys. All the soldiers are dead though, so I couldn't. Well, I probably still could have, but easier just to burn them down. And then to get back up to the top, you just gotta step off over here to the right on this platform and take the ladder up. Hold down the circle to go fast. I think I should think of the circle as a go fast button rather than a sprint button, because I don't forget it on going up and down ladders. Anyways, there's our grace. You can rest here if you want. We're getting very, very near the end. There will be one more grace, so I'm not going to save. I don't think we need to. And then make this jump. Then you can drop down here if you want. There's actually another way to go. Let me roll. There's the guy up there. Flask up. Pickled turtlenecks. Sweet. Alright, so now out here there's guys we have to worry about, but you can one-shot them. There's the grabby oozes coming up later, but just continue to one-shot these guys as you go along. And then you want to jump on this roof. You can go up over here, kill that other guy, and go up there. Gives you a melee talisman that we don't really need, so we're not going to go up there this time. I usually go up there and grab that stuff, but not this time. Drop down. Get the tarnished golden sunflower. And you can see we're down 1 health potion. So if you target this guy and kill him, now we're back to 3. Now we're at a full. So the red ones, that's what they do for you. They'll regenerate your health potions. Blue ones will give you your mana back. So those guys can be effective and efficient on your run-throughs if you see them. Drop down here. We're almost to the next grace. These ones, it's easier for me to go from this side. And you want to hit the beam. We missed. Yep. First time for everything. I can't believe I missed the beam. Seriously. I never miss that beam. Alright, so we have to do all that section again. I am just beside myself that I didn't make that. Make this jump. Drop in here. There's one inside behind us, but he doesn't aggro. And we have to be careful unless so that we don't lose our 14,000 runes. That we left when we missed the jump. This guy's over here again. No runes, but whatever. Almost didn't make that jump either. I'm having parkour issues today, which isn't surprising. I always have parkour issues. It's not my strong point. Come back over here and grab our runes. Oh, it's 15,000. Let's see if we can line up on the beam now. There we go. There are the smithing stones. Come back a little ways. I think we hit the beam. There we go. And you can punk all these guys from up here. There's one more rat under there somewhere, but you should be able to handle him. Oh, 2 more. Have to get that whip. Alright, around the left is the site of grace we were heading for that I would have rested at. Alright, for this boss, let me see, what Ashes of War do I want to use? The marionettes and their DPS, or the wolves and their distraction, or the soldiers and theirs. They don't. These guys don't do a lot of DPS. The thing is, they just kind of grab attention. We have not used them yet, and I'm a little bit worried about using them. But let's go ahead and go to equipment. Remove these guys and put in the marionettes. Let's head off to the boss. Oh, let me grab these butterflies. Smoldering butterflies are always useful. We haven't done any crafting though, but... And there's the boss over there. There's a couple baddies on top of this platform over there. So normally you would run over there, take the ladder down, run past all the jellies. I'm just going to run straight to the boss. Grab the additional help right here if you want. Bring out some cooperator, another one, there he is. Get on my ashes. Traverse the mist. Took a minute for those guys to get the aggro on him. Flask up. You can see the marionettes are doing some pretty good damage to him. And there he goes. And the grafted blade greatsword is another legendary armament that you need to pick up. So besides getting the trophy for this boss, you also need to kill him to get this item. And then behind you over here is a site of grace. Doesn't always line up right for me. Yeah, like we're on it. It's always to the right for me over here somewhere. Maybe today it's on the left. There. To the right like usual. So you can see how far away I actually am from it. But now we've triggered it. And we're good. Okay, so one more thing we have to do on Weeping Peninsula. There's a legendary ashes we need to get for Ludel the Headless. So we teleported to right here. Fast traveled south of the lookout tower. We need to go over here. So let's mount up and see if we can find these Tombsword Catacombs. They're hidden behind like a leaning tower, leaning pillar, not the leaning tower of Pisa. That would be ridiculous. This is the lands between, not Italy. See how we're doing. Okay, here we go. So let me go right here, make the beacon go away, and then here's the door. It should say Tombs, Cavern, Catacombs, not cavern, where it's catacombs. Step inside. Tombsword Catacombs. This is where we need to go. The boss drops the ashes we're after. The boss is a shade, so with some ads, some skelly ads. So they can be somewhat problematic. You'll need your ashes that although these are good, we're going to remove them and we will put in the wolves because there's more of them. head in. And there's a cookbook behind this guy right here. We'll use one of our mini keys. And again, I forgot we're bad news because that stupid little saying was hanging up. Oh, come on, line up on this guy. There we go. The other guy regenerated though. Okay, they're both gone now. Pain in the butt. Nomadic Warrior Cookbook number 9. And at the boss we can also get Nomadic Cookbook number 8. Let me switch to Pebble. The boss's door, which, like a lot of these, will be triggered. The opening will be triggered from somewhere else. Smack him when he's regenerating. Here comes the next one. A roll avoids him. Oh, I have a little trouble targeting those guys. Hopefully you'll do better than I will. And then there's like 4 guys down here, something like that. That becomes somewhat problematic to deal with. There's one over here though, first. Yep. So if you can, you kind of want to deal with these guys one at a time. There was an archer guy around the corner, so I'm trying to bait them. Because there is 4 guys over there. Over here. You saw the last one. I kept hitting the wall. Not the guy. It's tough when you knock them back into the walls. Just trying to time my hits just right on these guys. Use Pebble if I have to. Mostly I need to save it for, well, don't need to save anything because we have so much. That guy was slow, and you see I'm kind of moving through these areas slow. And then run like the dickens. I can never make this corner. never ever make it past the fire. Many times I've been here, it always gets me. Somehow. He's dead. Now if you want to loot more stuff, you can go down here. And as long as the fire's down, you're pretty safe. There was one gelling behind me, yep. Well, we got them all, eventually. But again, my targeting is bad. So now what we need to do is we need to go up there and, oh, hell no. So you have to jump on the pillar and make the fire come back. And I missed it altogether. Not a surprise. Make it come down. Missed it again. I don't know why it's so hard to jump on it. There we go. Now it's not going to go up. I'm going to sit here and just get my ass handed to me. Phew, not a fan of the mechanics there. Somebody's spawning behind us. Go. Alright, that'll open the way to the boss. Again, make sure you make the message disappear. And we have to head back. Where am I in? No. There it is. There's the boss door. But before we take on the boss, we need to rest. Alright, with the boss door, let's see how we do. Multiple enemies are always troublesome for me. Single bosses I can handle pretty well. Okay, traverse. Get the lone wolf going. There he goes. We got him. Easy peasy. Enemy felled. And we get Luthel the Headless, which is one of the legendary ashes that you need. Summoning ashes. So, good for us. You see, it doesn't have much hit points. Their offense is really good. I thought there was a cookbook in here. Resin. What am I missing? Over here? Nope. Thought the boss was supposed to drop one. Root resin. Because that's the teleport back. Alright, let's just return to the entrance right here. Alright. There we are. All completed. Weeping Peninsula completed. Now all we have to do is head off to take care of patches, which we'll do in the next video. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch if you're on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You don't need to hit the notify button. That's cool. You don't need to if you don't want. You know, I got thousands of views on my videos and 78 subscribers, something like that, trying to get to 100. Appreciate you helping me out.